Hey, what's up, guys? It's Todd, the middle-aged Viking, and
Todd, the normal-age Viking.
so here we are, 8 or 9 days into the 8-week challenge. So we figured we'd do an update video. For those of you who watched us do our chest and triceps day, our workouts have been pretty much the same volume. We're trying to increase intensity a little bit. So we got some pretty surprising results after 7 or 8 days.
Yeah.
I weighed in at 275 pounds when we started this. As I said, my goal was 265 pounds and to drop my body fat down to about 17%. As of right now, I sit at 267 pounds. So I lost 8 pounds in 8 days, a lot more than I thought. I'm sure some of it's water. It's probably not all fat. So I think going forward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my calories a little bit, just to kind of alter. I don't want to drop too far because I don't want to sacrifice any muscle mass. So I'm going to try to kind of level that off so I don't have that big drop off. I just didn't think I would lose that much weight that quickly. So pleasantly surprised, but at the same time, a little bit cautious because I don't want it to erode my eventual goal, which is to step on stage next year and present a 260-pound, pretty lean physique. So that's where I'm at. A couple of things. One thing that has been challenging in the last week, just the volume and the intensity and the grind of the workout.
For sure.
We're just beating the shit out of ourselves. And then to wake up the next day and just be willing to do it again.
But a different group.
A different group's like, oh, my shoulders hurt. Oh, from yesterday, my shoulders are killing me. Oh, great. Now my back's going to hurt. And then you do chest, and then your chest hurts. And then you do legs. It's like, now my whole freaking body hurts. And
that day off is a much looking forward to day.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So, just if you guys at home, if you're looking to do kind of the same thing, pretty much all I'm really eating is white rice, some clean pasta, and beef. That's pretty much it. Eggs in the morning. I do every so often have some string cheese and some, I guess it's called skyr, creamy skyr, the Icelandic provisions yogurt. Basically, it's Icelandic yogurt. Really high in protein, pretty tasty stuff, pretty low in sugar. So that's pretty much all I've been eating. Various forms of that, different seasonings, different ways of cooking it, but that's basically my diet. It's very basic. I don't really have a problem eating the same thing over and over and over. I'm eating for purpose, not for pleasure, but I am trying to make it as pleasurable as possible. So that's pretty much where I'm at.
Change up the recipe sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, instead of garlic, maybe I'm going to use,
taco.
Some taco seasoning or something like that. It gets a little monotonous, and eating every 2 or 3 hours is sometimes challenging. Not so much when we're at home because I have access to my refrigerator all the time, but when I'm at work, it's a little challenging to kind of get it in. But it's working. So far, so good. So that's pretty much where I'm at. Where are you at?
So in the first video I said it was 285. It was like 2 pounds off. I was like 286, 287. I haven't lost 8 pounds, but I lost 5 on the last 8 days. So it's pretty good progress for me because I started to slowly chop down before we really started doing this whole 8-week process. I was only losing 2 or 3 pounds, but I'm really happy I lost 5 in the first week. I think I could probably really smash my goal if I'm able to lose 5 in the first week. One of the challenges I've been facing is the shoulder. I have an AC separation from sophomore year of high school.
It's a nasty
one. It's one of those where you can either pull the bone down with surgery or you can just tough it out. And I was like, I don't really want to recover for 9 months, so I've just been toughing it out. And I noticed as I started going heavier weights of doing 80-pound military presses, those suck.
That would be 80 pounds per dumbbell.
Yeah,
just for the guys at home.
Yeah. 80 pounds per dumbbell. That's when it starts to suck. One thing I thought was going to be a really big challenge for me is I hate running, but I've been pretty good about running every day from 15 to 45 minutes. I usually sticking around 25, 30 I'd say for my average run a day. I've gotten better with my diet because I ate like shite. That's why I got here. But I've kind of switched to pretty much just protein. I've been eating a lot of chicken and rice, beef. If I get really hungry, if I really need a snack, I'll have what we usually use Power Crunch bar.
Yep.
We've had a lot of protein bars.
Tasty bars.
It's really good. It's not some of that chewy crap. It's more like a wafer. And it's got pretty good protein. All the flavors pretty good. We go with mint. That's the best one.
Mint chocolate is awesome.
So that's what I usually stick with if I get really hungry. But protein and then protein shakes.
So I think the biggest challenge so far, other than just the intensity of the workout, just having your body hurt like hell. So what I'm about to say may get me into a little bit of trouble.
Right.
But I'm gonna say it anyway because I'm sure there's a lot of people at home doing this type of thing that are experiencing the same thing. So I'm just gonna call it what it is. So there are 3 other people in the house.
Yep.
And 3 other people in the house. Well, one of them is kind of sort of doing this.
Yeah.
Kind of sort of like when it suits him, or he's pissed off because he lost a basketball game on 2K. Now he's gonna go lift weights.
Yeah.
But anyway,
that's a good example.
But we have 2 other people in the house that aren't doing this, and not to say they're not health conscious.
Yeah.
But
their diet isn't the same.
So I hate to say this, and I don't mean to call you out, but their diet's it's pretty much shit.
Compared to ours, yes, because we're trying to be lean.
So when people bring home Swiss cake rolls.
Yeah, that doesn't help. The Swiss rolls are the big pizzas.
Or coffee culotte, or whatever they call them now, or donuts.
Or, 12 things of donuts.
It's like your diet's been on point all day, and someone comes home with like a Boston cream donut.
Like waving in your face, like, don't you want a donut?
I haven't had processed sugar in 4 goddamn days, and here you are waving a donut. So other than the beat up of the workout, that has been my biggest challenge.
I'd have to agree with that, man.
It's really tough.
Like when we need to go to the store, and then 2 of the people in the car are like, "You want to go get Dunkin's?" I'm like, "No, I don't. I don't want Dunkin's."
So it's not that they're not being supportive. It's just this isn't what they're doing.
To be fair, one of them does cook me a lot of eggs and bacon.
True.
So I do get a good amount of support from one of them. So it's only like sparingly with the one I'm with.
So it takes a certain amount of discipline and a certain amount of commitment to do this and pull it off successfully, especially when you've crafted out fairly aggressive goals in 8 weeks.
True. Yeah. I think 20 pounds can be pretty rough.
It's if you diet for one day, you probably won't lose weight, and if you eat like a pig for one day, you're probably not going to gain weight. But when you're on that train, it's about momentum. It's like you start, like anything, you start slow at the beginning, and as you move, you continue to move, and you just get more momentum. And as
trying to melt that fat.
Yeah,
off.
It's like you're just chugging, and every time you eat that damn donut, like it stops your momentum. At least maybe
fix the track.
Yeah, maybe not physically, but at least for me mentally, and and it's okay to have a cheat meal or a cheat treat.
Yeah.
After you've earned it. But I think the problem that we're trying to highlight here is that they're coming a lot more regular than, say, once a week.
Yeah.
Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, I've
maybe once every 2 days.
Yeah, probably. Like I'll be like, I think I've earned it, and then I eat it. And I'm like, I gotta run more. And so like the 2 this week, I got one of those like, oh, here goes the super duper sugar drink, and I was like, she already got it. I didn't ask for it, but I don't want to be rude, so I drank it. But I ran for like 45 minutes to try and make up for it, and it sucked. It sucked way worse than I thought it would. Especially when you're hopped up on that crappy sugar you just took in. It sucks.
True story. So in all honesty, the moral of the story is you really can't outrun a bad diet.
No.
Not that our diet's bad, but there have been some challenges. A few things that have helped me, and I've seen you use them too. I think I can probably speak for here is that we've experimented with a lot of different variations of protein shakes.
Hell yeah!
Throwing frozen fruit in. I've come up with a pretty good
flavors.
Yeah, I've come up with a pretty good recipe of a protein pudding, which essentially is super easy to make. You get the sugar-free, fat-free pudding. The Jell-O Instant. Throw a scoop and a half into your favorite protein powder. My current favorite right now is vanilla pudding with strawberry and cream protein powder. Damn good, kills the sweet tooth. So it's like trying to find things to kind of satisfy those nasty cravings that doesn't kind of pull you off the track.
Yeah, we've also experimented with trying to make like protein pancakes.
Yep.
We've made a few. Like we've taken some flavors. Like we used some rich chocolate one time, and we did strawberries and cream. And then we did the vanilla. Yep. That one was really good. I tried peanut butter. I really liked that one. Mm-hmm. But you have to really make sure how much of the crap you're putting in the pancake. You got to really focus on the protein that's going in there.
So here's the deal. If just because you put protein in it doesn't mean it's good. A pancake inherently is still a pancake. So
it sucks.
It is cheap carbs. So you kind of have to be careful of how many you're eating.
I usually go for like 2.
I would love to eat, like 7 or 8 of them.
Oh, totally. They're delicious, but you gotta stick to yourself.
And I probably have the ability to do so, but I'm going to eat like 300 grams of carbs in one sitting. I'm going to have a sugar crash. I'm going to be bloated. I'm probably going to be gassy, and I've derailed my day. So
you're going to lift like crap.
Despite how delicious they are.
Yeah.
So speaking of food, hopefully guys, you can stay tuned. God help us in this COVID-19 baloney ends, things can go back to normal. We are going to do something a little off track of what we're talking about. Local Tilton House of Pizza. I talked to Tommy, the owner, and he absolutely is willing to have us come in and do an eating challenge. So as soon as it is available to eat in a restaurant, to dine in, we're going to be doing a video where I'm going to take on a 5-pound calzone all myself. So I'm going to have to plan for that, but that's going to be some weeks down the road, and I will plan for that in my diet and my training to have it not ruin things. But I think I can do it. I don't know if I can.
5 pounds is a lot of food.
5 pounds is a lot of food,
especially when it's hearty food.
Now, back when I was a total fat ass, that would be an easy. That's like a layup.
Yeah, no. We have a lot of funny stories of that one, but so I'm pretty heavy now, but there was a time where like our whole family was hefty, so we ate like hefty fuckers. So like it was like we need like 3 or 4 pizzas just for the 4 of us, and it was bad.
Yeah. So any of you guys watching that are local, I'm sure if you live in this area, when I say Tilton House Pizza, everyone's probably had it, probably has it as regular as possible. It's one of the best pizza places in the whole country.
It's been voted New Hampshire's top pizza place multiple times.
It's fantastic stuff, and we're very fortunate to have it real close to us because, I mean, it literally is one of the best pizzas in the country.
Totally,
So and Tommy and his family don't cheap out on toppings. When you order a large pizza, it's large, large pizza.
It's large.
It pretty much doubles the weight, maybe even sometimes triples the weight of any other pizza in the area. So.
Yeah, they're the only ones. They are the only pizza place that's stuck around the entire time. Every other pizza place gets shut down just because they just like, no, we keep the customers.
You can't compete, man.
You can't, man.
You just can't compete.
They're too good.
So that's in the future. Hopefully, give me some thoughts here. I can either do a pizza or a calzone. Send some comments in the video. You connect with me, Todd Norseman on Facebook or the Middle Age Viking Facebook page. Give me some ideas for toppings. Throw some stuff out there. I'll eat anything other than anchovies and mushrooms. Everything else is pretty much up for grabs.
He's down for pretty much everything else.
I'm gonna let the viewers pick the toppings. Please be gentle.
Even pineapple?
If it's demanded, I'll do it.
Like a giant Hawaiian
But
pizza.
I don't like pineapple on pizza. But here's an interesting tip for people looking to put on mass. Pineapple has an enzyme in it that actually stimulates your appetite. So the pineapple might be a pretty good addition.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Might be a good idea.
Because I know we are big fans of a lot of other big like strongman bodybuilders, and a lot of their food challenges they add a lot of pineapple to their pizza. Yep. So we might have to do that.
Maybe. So 7-8 days. I think it's 8 days now that we've been into this. So we're gonna keep the train rolling. We showed our chest and tricep workout. I think maybe the best one to do next.
Shoulders.
We did shoulders today, so maybe we'll do back and biceps.
Yeah, I think that should be a good one.
We'll show another workout. We'll show you how we've kind of ramped up the intensity.
We'll show them the gauntlet.
Yeah, the gauntlet's fun time. So inspired by C.T. Fletcher. Awesome guy, super motivational. Like, what an inspiration. The guy survived death like a number of times.
Yeah, it makes you look like a pussy.
And it's that's
basically what he does.
His method of lifting makes you feel like you want to die. So
totally.
It's awful. The bicep and the tricep gauntlet is no joke. So maybe we'll show that next time. But so far, so good. If you want to join the Viking Horde, please get a hold of me through my Facebook page or middleagevikingtv@gmail.com. If you want a hat, they're only $20. Join the Horde, get a cool hat. Flex fit, mesh back, pretty comfortable. Keeps you relatively cool in the summertime. Anything else you want to add?
I know. So we were thinking about doing some cool things for an idea. I don't know if you guys know anything about Assassin's Creed, but we're curious if you're going to be interested in watching us play the new Valhalla game, because I know it obviously goes with the brand.
It's all about Vikings.
So
perfect.
Let us know if you'd ever want to watch us play it.
Yeah. I mean, we'll try to be as entertaining as possible. We might crack some fart jokes. I mean, who knows?
Maybe some rage. Who knows?
Who knows? So, hey, if you like the video, please give it a like. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. We are still trying to amp up the number of subscribers. We have, we get a lot of views. The last couple weeks, I've gotten a lot of views on videos. So
because his face.
Yeah, it's the pretty boy over here,
pretty boy.
carrying the team.
Yeah, man.
But if you could, if you're signing in from an Android device, if you're watching on an Android phone, or you're using a Windows computer, you already are signed into a Gmail account. All you really have to do is go to youtube.com, look for the channel, subscribe button's already there. You're already signed in. You don't have to do anything. You're not going to get calls. You're not going to get emails. You're not going to get any solicitation.
We're not going to bug you.
It's just simply subscribing to a YouTube channel. It's super easy. It's free. It's non-consequential, but it helps us out big time. So if you can subscribe, that'd be awesome. If you see it posted on social media, if you think other people would enjoy it, please do so and give it a share. As many people as possible would be great. Always questions, comments, concerns, please leave a comment in the comment section of the video or contact me via email.
Crush the like button.
Yeah, crush the like button. Is that it? You got anything else?
If anyone else is working out or trying to figure stuff at home, good luck to y'all.
All right, middle-aged Viking, young Viking, signing out. See you later.